Guys, second semi-final. Finally, we have a Terran versus Zerg, and I would just go ahead and get the Zerg in there so that the final is much more fun.
Yeah, we're not a big fan of TVT going into the finals, but who knows what Nerdking has in store for Cage. And let's see, our safe going Cage, can he go ahead and win this game for us?
Absolutely, we will literally want to go ahead and see what will happen in this match because this is India versus Bangladesh in the semi-final of the 8x4 Weekend Warzone, brought to you by Elroy and Ratchet and sponsored proudly by Steel Series. Nerdking doesn't have a good computer. That is something I can tell you right now.
Nerdking is playing all the way from Bangladesh. I think big shout out to that Bangladesh community coming playing with us. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. And please continue your support for the SCA community. It's not here for like Malaysia and all these guys. This SCA community that we have between Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. We love you guys. We love everyone. Even the Banshee woman. Special shout out to the chest of the. Hope we get to see her more often. I'm just gonna go for 1 second and just go talk to the Bangladesh community.
Okay.
If I can just tell them there's a match going on.
While you do that, let me just go ahead and talk about the two players we have on the top 1 o'clock position. The Terran person, the murderer from Bangladesh, Nerdking, and in the bottom left corner we have the purple mass slaughterer, Kage. Both of them are going to go head to head. The initial observer, or as relevantly put by Reverse Cure, flying popping balloon, is crawling all the way to the top right, and the expands from Cage should be coming in right about now. And Cage does blind expands every time on this map. This is something which is pretty standard that he does. I don't.
It's a very standard DVT.
Mm-hmm.
You really need to expand because even if it's 11 racks, you need to expand because otherwise you won't have enough larva to make anything. So very standard from Cage. Cage is scouting. He sees that there's no gas been taken right now. So I hope he's expecting 1 racks FE. Now if you ask me what will be the counter, you can even go to base Banelings, break right into this expansion of a Terran.
And there's a bunker at the main gate of Terran and the drones get pulled. I think if they can go ahead and stop this, that'll be great. But there is no backup support to this bunker. I don't know why that bunker came in. Although there is one Marine which is walking across from planet far, far away, but I don't think he will reach it. And this should just be cancelled right now. I don't think this can really go anywhere. I don't know why that was done. That was just such a waste.
Akshat, I'll tell you why this was done exactly. This was just done to scare the Zerg so he can safely go ahead and expand. You notice that he was not sending any more than 1 or 2 Marines.
Well,
so even if the bunker was finished, it didn't really. The point of it was to make sure that Zerg is scared and will sit back and let Terran expand. You see how Cage got scared. He's putting down a spine crawler, and he's taken out 4 Zerglings. There's 4 Zerglings are 100 minerals and 100 minerals for a spine crawler. So that's the whole point of it. What he wanted to do, he's done, and now he's going to go ahead and put on more barracks, and he's not taking any gas yet.
That's such a good call, because if you look at it, we have now 1, 2, 3 solid barracks going on, and both the gases have been taken simultaneously. And this is good mechanical play, good technical play that is coming in. There goes that little scouting Zergling, but the scouting Zergling has definitely seen. Well, no, it didn't see the expand, but I would guess that he knows there is an expand that's in place there. Yeah, and I love it.
Cage isn't seem to be doing so well. If you look at the units tab, 7 drones to 20 drones, 20 were SCVs. His second queen has not even popped out yet. It's 6 minutes into the game. I don't know. I think Cage is just a tad bit scared, or the pressure to both of him. But it's not over yet. It's just started. Let's hope that Cage is able to pull through this small setback that he's facing right now.
Well, Kay just listened to you and made a third queen. So.
No, yeah, there you go. So he's going ahead and making the most of it. He really needs to make a lot more drones.
Which he's not building though. He's building 4. But if you look at the units, he has 10 Lidl larvae which he's not utilized right now.
Yeah. Now see to the point where you think to yourself, okay, Terran has expanded, what are my options? What do I do? Do I go and pressure him? Do I go ahead and take my third? What do I do? So we are waiting for now Cage's decision of what he's going to do. Since he's not taken his gas properly, there's only 2 workers in the gas. Actually, yeah, there's only 2 guys in the gas. I'm hoping that he'll take his third soon, and he's banking a lot of minerals. So we'll just have to wait and see what Cage's response is. Whereas on the Terran point of view, you see factory going down, starports going down, factories building a reactor. Most probably the starport will be switched over with the reactor, so he can make 2 called medevacs at the same time. But he's not planning to do that right now. Cage goes ahead and scouts everything he needs to see. He knows exactly what's coming at him. And I'm still thinking, what is Cage's reaction to this? He's making roach for he and a baneling's nest. Why has he not taken any gases? What is he planning to do? There's no way he can do all this. So I'm really interested in what is going through Cage's head right now. So we're just gonna wait and see what is Cage gonna do.
Well, Cage, he is looking and scouting if he is going to go and see any of these expansions come in, because he is now sufficiently spread out to see at least map vision very, very well. And that is something which is extremely important. And Cage is now going and committing himself to secondary armor, and he is moving to droning up really quickly. If you look at the number of units, there is now 46 to 44. And moving forward,
he's super overdroned now. It's like from me telling him he does not have a drone, he's like too many drones now.
But despite that, he is neck to neck with the Terran player. So, and the Terran player besides this has 23 Marines and a tank, with the Cage, who has only 4 Zerglings in the whole. And there comes the first big drop, which I see is going to come from the left flank.
Dude, Cage has put down 2 devastation pits. Awesome. Cage will lose this game. My prediction in 5 minutes.
Well, if he doesn't go ahead and catch this, he will. But because there is no army.
By the way, Terran is doing awesome right now. He is on top of his game, 11 minutes into it. He should be working on his third right about now. He has enough work. There you go. Cage does not scout anything.
Nice.
Wow. What does Cage have? Cage just has a handful of links, which will destroy this. These Marines will destroy these links, because Marines are just awesome.
Yep. There goes the game.
GG coming out right on now. Cage, big mistake. Nothing, no game timing, nothing. He doesn't know what time. You should be expecting a push around a certain time. And he went ahead, did nothing about it. That's what I'm saying. Too far behind. Now Nerdking has to do something really, really stupid to go lose to this game. Wow. This is a perfect placement for Marines to take down those. Kage, I'm sorry, you're a good guy, but bad game. Those Marines have done too much, Devin. 7 kills, 8 kills, 9 kills. Dude, and there comes a push in the front. This is the final nail in the coffin. There's nothing Kage can do about this. It's game over. If those tanks siege, which they've done now, game over, GG, hasta la vista, baby. Akshat,
Yes.
I have an idea.
Yes, sir.
We should do cast the name in Hindi.
Why would we do that? We have lots of people from Bangladesh. They don't even understand Hindi sometimes. I can't do it in Bangla.
We should do it in Hindi, dude.
Dude, I don't even know what to call an SCV in Hindi.
Karamchari. Okay, finally he's taken on that push. Kage has nothing left. He continues to play the 38 Marines, 7 medevacs against 26 Zerglings, and drone count that is going down and dying. It's game over. Kage to GG.
So it's 120 versus 28, and this match is really close. Close as in close to ending, and yeah, it is. There's some defense which is coming up, but just look at the production that has just been made. 2 more medvacs, 7 more Marines, all kinds of upgrades. The unit count 60 versus 16. 60 SCVs versus 16. 50 Marines.
I have to say, Nerdking is playing awesome right now. And he's really played properly, and he deserves to win this game. Whereas Kage really messed up. He overdroned too much for his own good, and that's the only reason he lost that game.
Well, agreed. And if this is the way Nerdking is going to go play, I would actually not put him behind him to win this tournament. I think his mechanics are much better than Kage, definitely. But even the French guy, Nick Desan, I think it'll be a really.
I'm saying Nerdking will destroy Nick Desan. Kage got so pissed off that he has no power left.
He has no power? No, he's back.
No, I mean, like, okay, he's back. Look at the. I hope you're watching the drop at the bottom.
Yeah, I do. That's where exactly I was watching, and we were just casting that entire thing. And now through the middle comes the Medivac army.
A second nail in the coffin, the second last nail in the coffin has come out. Those banelings were taken care of. GG by Kage. Kage, if you're listening, you overdroned. Took too long to get third. Couldn't make up your mind.